There is a lot of criticism going around in the Southwest, specifically the state in which I reside, Arizona. Now, I'm sure you've heard that the people are really pissed off about how they are getting suppressed against. Their vote is not counting. Their vote is being suppressed. This is happening through the reducement of polling places that has happened in Maricopa County. If you don't realize this, Maricopa County is the sixth largest county in the United States. And last election cycle, we had 200 polling places. This election cycle, we had 60. 60 polling places for a huge, huge county like Maricopa County. Just look that up on Google to look how huge Maricopa County is. That is atrocious. That's completely wrong. In fact, there's one district where there was only one polling place to serve 108,000 people in Central Phoenix. What? Arizona's Secretary of State, Michelle Reagan, came out today saying that there was a systematic attempt at voter suppression. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't know if she said systematic attempt, but she did confirm that voter suppression did in fact happen. That's huge. The Secretary of State actually came out and said that. That confirms it. You know, a lot of Bernie Sanders supporters say, "Oh, do a revote." You know, Bernie's the one that won Arizona. Oh, it matters. You know, he probably didn't win Arizona. I can say that. I live here. You know, it's a relatively conservative state, so that most likely didn't happen. But you know, there was a wrong that happened, and it's at least comforting to note that the Secretary of State was willing to acknowledge that wrong. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens from here. You know, let's all band together. And instead of bitching at our television screens, let's join together. And when there's a problem that we all encounter, let's work together to overcome that problem. You know, let's stop being lazy asses and do what we should have been doing from the beginning. And standing up for our rights. A lot of people's registered parties were changed. This happened to two people I knew. One of them was a Democrat, and she randomly got her Democratic vote changed to independent without her consent. And then there was this other independent that I knew who randomly was a registered Republican, thus not allowing them to vote in this election cycle. That happened to like so many hundreds and hundreds of people that it's not funny. There was a clear attempt of voter suppression. Arizona's 34 to 36% of Arizona's population is registered independent. Because it's a closed primary state, they could not vote in the primaries that had occurred last week. I am one of those people. I'm not a registered independent. I'm a registered libertarian. And because of that, I could not vote for neither a Republican nor a Democratic nominee if I had wanted to. I could not participate in the entire event at all because it's a closed primary state. 1/3 of the state's population cannot vote in the federal primaries that were held this year. Think about that. There's a problem that needs to be addressed.